This is Mic Drop City, your daily hit of everything podcasting. How to start, how to grow, how to make money. No gatekeepers, no nonsense. Pull up a seat. Let's drop the mic. Here's your host, Podrick.
Okay, quick experiment. Imagine two identical hosts with identical shows. Host A sends a plain, clean pitch. Loved your work. Would you like to be on my show? Host B sends a pitch that drops one tiny specific sentence pulled from a guest's recent interview, quoted, credited, and used to explain why they'd be a perfect fit. Which one gets the reply? You know the answer. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to teach you a repeatable outreach routine that takes 10 minutes or less, shows you how to ethically pull a single audio sentence to personalize a pitch, then we'll live edit a cold email, role play a booking reply, and finish with a checklist so you can send 3 pitches today. Ready? Let's do it. Why do bulk pitches fail? 2 reasons. First, they're indistinguishable from every other inbox message. Second, they ask for something before they show any real connection. People, especially busy guests, reply to humans, not form letters. So the diagnosis is simple. Replace generic with one genuine detail. That detail shifts decisions because it signals time spent, it signals respect, and it lowers the perceived risk of saying yes. This isn't about flattery, it's about relevance. Now, the rapid research. 3 fields, 3 minutes. Field 1, recent public audio, a recent podcast episode or clip where the guest speaks. Field 2, their current project, a book, product, launch, or event page. Field 3, a social post or bio line that shows voice or angle. Spend up to 1 minute per field. The goal, 1 high-impact data point you can mention naturally. I time this every time I pitch. If you're disciplined, 10 minutes total gets you there. The one-sentence audio hook. This is the trick that catches inbox attention. Listen for a short, specific sentence from public audio where the guest says something declarative or distinct, maybe a surprising statistic, a striking image, or a personal line. Quote one sentence in quotation marks and cite where it's from. Episode title and minute mark is perfect. Then connect that sentence to why they belong on your show. Ethically, only use public audio you can access without bypassing paywalls, and always credit the source. Example, you said on the XYZ podcast at 12:34, I built my first company in a garage with $200 and 3 chairs. That line stuck with me. I'd love to unpack what that grit actually looked like on our show. Short, specific, and clearly sourced. Okay, live edit time. I'll take a generic template and transform it on air in 3 minutes. Generic subject line. Quick invite to be on the show. Generic body. Hi, I like your work. Would you come on my podcast? We record remotely, and it's about X. Boring. Watch this rewrite. New subject. Loved your line on XYZ. 20 minutes on Mic Drop City. New body. Hi name, I'm Podrick from Mic Drop City. On your recent chat with Jamie, you said, I built my first company in a garage with $200 and 3 chairs, and that image stuck with me. We unpack practical beginnings for listeners who want to launch without perfect conditions. Would you do a 20-minute remote conversation where we lift that story into 3 actionable takeaways? 2 quick swaps for you. Change the quoted sentence to 1 sentence from their audio, and swap the audience benefit line to match your show's angle. If you're open, here's a calendar link to pick a time. See how it feels human? 2 mandatory personalization swaps, the quoted audio sentence and the audience benefit line. Don't skip those. Now a role play. 60 to 90 seconds. I'll play both sides so you can hear timing and tone. I send the pitch. Short, cited audio sentence. Calendar link. A day later I get, thanks, curious about audience size and topics. Reply, thanks for replying. Our episodes hit X listeners in the first 30 days, and we focus on practical takeaways. 3 things founders can do in their first week. If you're open, choose a slot here, and I'll send a 1-page with the topic plan and a sample question list. Notice the tone, appreciative, specific, and fast to offer credibility plus next steps. That's what closes bookings. Follow-up cadence. Simple, polite, and exact. Step 1. Send the initial pitch. Step 2. 3 days later, a short nudge. 1 line restating the audio sentence and a calendar link. Step 3. 7 days later, a final note that adds a tiny new detail, a recent episode link, or a short listener question you'd love them to answer on the show. Wording example for nudge. Quick nudge. Still curious if you talk about the garage with $200 story. Calendar here. For the final note, final check. I know inboxes get full. If now isn't right, would you like me to check back in 3 months? Be concise, respectful, and always give an easy out.
Scheduling and protections. Set expectations early. Use an automated calendar link to avoid back and forth. Send a one-page pre-interview doc that covers topic, approximate runtime, and recording details. Include a one-sentence permission line in your confirmation. By confirming, you grant permission to reference up to one short public quote or clip in promotion. We'll credit sources. That clears copyright concerns. Also set a no-show policy. Offer a reschedule link and state your reschedule window. 2 weeks is fair. Automate confirmation, a 48-hour reminder, and a 2-hour tech check if you want to be ruthless about dropouts.
Rapid checklist. Read this aloud. 1. 1-minute research. Grab recent public audio, project, and social bio. 2. Choose one sentence from the audio and note timestamp. 3. Draft subject line with that sentence referenced. 4. Write a 60-second pitch with the 2 mandatory swaps, audio sentence and audience benefit. 5. Add calendar link plus 1 sentence permission line. 6. Send, then nudge at day 3 and day 10. You can get 3 solid pitches out in the next 30 minutes if you follow that exact flow. Say it with me. Quick research, 1 quote, 2 swaps, send. Simple.
A few last notes, risks and how we avoid them. If your show is tiny, reply rates might still be low. That's normal. The mitigation, scale consistency. More sincere, high-quality pitches beat 100 templated messages. Don't let templates become robotic. Always make the 2 personalization swaps. For copyright, only cite public audio and use that 1 short sentence, credit the source, and include the permission line in your confirmation. And if personalization starts taking too long, stick to the 3-field method and a 60-second audio pull so it stays fast.
Close. Here's the tiny homework that changes things. Use the show notes templates. Send 3 pitches this week using the exact checklist and report back with 1 win or 1 stubborn no. I want you to notice how including 1 real audio sentence changes the conversation. If you want the templates, the pre-interview doc, and the exact subject lines I used, they're in the show notes. Send your wins to our contact form or tag Mic Drop City on social. We'll share good examples on the show. Go send 3 pitches. I'll meet you on the other side with the wins. Mic Drop City. Make it intentional, then make it happen.
You've been listening to Mic Drop City. If you're serious about growing or making money with your podcast, don't guess. Go to newpodcity.com and build it the right way. Mic dropped.